craftivist of sorts my whole life. I just feel like that's part of our job as being humans, is to stand up and do things for things you believe in. And years ago, I stumbled upon the term craftivism. You know, I don't always like to call myself an artist. I've never been trained, but I love crafting. I love just making things. And so craftivism is a way to use your craft as an activist. So I recently discovered something called needlefelting, and I learned how to do it by watching YouTube videos. But it's a special needle that has little barbs on it. And so you take raw wool, and then you have a piece of felt, and you take your little needle and your colored felt, and you go punch, 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 and it turns that soft cottony wool into felt. Like if you've got some really bright red and some white, you can just pull them and mix them together like mixing paint. I get my wool from a wool farm where they love the sheep. The sheep have names. Most of my wool came from a sheep named Baxter. My newest craftivism project is to help the Marshallese community over in Springdale, because they're our neighbors and they are really struggling right now.
The Pacific Islands, where they live, were used as a testing site for the nuclear bomb, and for about 10 years we experimented with bombs there, and we basically contaminated the entire area. So as a result of that, most of the Marshallese left and came to America. They had a lot of government support at first, but that government support has run out. They are much in need. They live in large family units.
If one person has COVID, the whole family has to quarantine and they can't work.
And COVID cases are spreading like wildfire in that community.
I love to create using quotes. So this is a Native American blanket, and the quote says, "When there is no turning back, we should concern ourselves with only the best way of going forward." This says, "Only after the last tree has been cut down, only after the last river has been poisoned, only then will we find that money can't be eaten." This one says, "I carry in my breast the singing of the frost-bitten bird." Give me your favorite quote, and I will create a piece for you, and the money from it will go to help the Marshallese people. There's an organization called Arkansas Coalition of Marshallese, and it's a great organization that's boots on the ground helping the Marshallese people. So if you want one of these pieces with your favorite quote on it, that's all you have to do, is let me know. Buried in the mud, the lotus sleeps where the catfish wallow and the crawdads sing, but the flower emerges when it's time. Perfect